Hey, this is Kathy, the local barker, coming from you at whereabouts unknown in the stray location. I have here, I have here a couple awesome dogs. The black lab is Paris, and the black doodle is Sydney. So these are a couple of dogs that I just grouped together recently because they're both well behaved and yeah, they're friendly and they get along well. They don't necessarily play with each other all the time, but they're able to have a good run together. Paris is not Paris. Paris is good. No, well, they're both good, but Paris is not as crazy as Sydney here. Sydney's a little bit wild. What I wanted to talk to you today is about cancellations. Oof, branch. Because I just had a pretty significant cancellation that happened yesterday. So what the details are is my client asked me to walk her dog, and she's an ad hoc. Like it changes every week, so I don't know from week to week when I'm going to be walking her. But let's do the dogs instead of. So she books me whenever she needs me. So she had booked me for every day this week, Monday to Friday, and as well next week from Tuesday to Friday, because they're on vacation. They had a house sitter and they wanted me to walk her more often. And I was like, great, I love the dog. She's really good, and also like I like the frequency. So I was like, oh, awesome. Well, then I get a message yesterday saying that their house sitter fell through and that now they scrambled to get boarding for their dog. And look at this watery mess. Yeah, they scrambled to get boarding for their dog and they got it, and she had to be taken there last night. So effectively renders me useless in that she's boarding for the next week and a half. So that's six walks that got canceled in like one foul swoop. So I don't have a cancellation policy, and you know what? I don't even have contracts for my clients. I just walk. I don't have any formal agreements. It's a lot of them tell me when I need them, or tell me when they need me, and I walk their dog. And cancellations happen sometimes, honestly, mostly due to COVID, which I'm like, yes, fine, I'm not going in your house if you have COVID, so yes, the walks are canceled. And that's understandable in this weird climate that we're in. And the odd one gets canceled because they're like, oh, I'm home that day, I don't need you, which is kind of annoying, but it might just be, like a one-off, it's not a normal thing. This one, however, kind of stung a bit because I was expecting to have her, for the rest of this week and next week. And not only for the income, I mean, that's a big hit, but I like her anyways. I like having her around, which I know is selfish. But the thing is, I'm walking her buddy too, who I pair together, and I have him every day next week from Tuesday to Friday, and I was like, oh, this is gonna work out perfect. I have them together, and it'll be awesome. It'll be a good walk. Well, now that's all kind of not gonna happen. Well, it's not gonna happen. And Paris is swimming in the water. I can hear her. So yeah, about cancellations, they happen. It's frustrating. Honestly, I don't know how busy my weeks are going to be until a Sunday, so I still might end up with a busy week. But it's kind of frustrating just to have it all canceled and to be left with nothing. Like very little income, like no income from that client, and just with the gaps in my schedule, potential gaps. Honestly, I don't know yet, but probably gaps. So yeah, if you're a dog walker, do you have a cancellation policy? Do people have to pay like a percentage if they cancel within a certain amount of time or what. Like I'm kind of the mindset that like hopefully this is a one-off and it's not going to happen time and time again. I kind of am a human being and understand that shit happens, and look at these guys, that shit happens and things come up, and sometimes it's beyond your control, and I don't want to make it harder on people to, you know, live their life. On the flip side, you know, my bottom line can only take so much. I'm just a single walker with, you know, and the gas prices are the same for everybody, whether or not I'm a walker and driving places or I'm driving to work. Like, life is so expensive already. I am hesitant to make it any more expensive on other people. I don't know, maybe that's stupid, but so where I stand on cancellation policies, even after this kind of unexpected one, is that I'm still not going to institute one unless it becomes a big, unless it becomes like a regular thing where people are canceling left, right, and center and not giving me any notice. Then I'm going to have to institute a policy. But for now, I'm just going to hold off because it doesn't seem like it's a regular thing. And these were my first clients, so like I know if she could, she would have me. So look how wet Paris is. She's a lab through and through. So even, where was I going with this? Watchdogs. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is just a pickup. There's Sydney coming out of nowhere. So that's where, for today, that's just another thing that when you have your own business, even if people don't think dog walking is a business, it is. You need to look out for yourself when you feel it's appropriate. And right now, I'm not there yet. Like I said, this has to be more of a regular occurrence of cancellations than what is happening currently. This was just the biggest hit I've ever taken at one time. Like 6 walks canceled with no notice is kind of a lot. Like I said, there's been one here and there, different varying reasons that have been, you know, at least it's like, oh, well, it's only one walk. It's like 6. It's not. Look at Paris. Oh, we got the corner over. That's Paris. Sorry, Sydney. Holy, I'm going crazy. There's Paris. See, they do play a little bit. Well, Paris chases Sydney because Sydney's like can just go forever and ever and ever. So it's good for Paris to chase someone. And there's some trilliums for your viewing pleasure. So I guess where I leave video off is, if you're a dog walker, what are your cancellation policies? If you use a dog walker, what do you think about cancellation policies? Like, should we institute them as dog walkers? How would you feel about it? I was once a dog walking ant, and I don't remember signing anything with my dog walker. She just came to my house 2 or 3 days a week. I think it was 2, and then we upped it to 3 days a week. Got my dog while we were at work, and I paid her at the end of each week. And that's basically how that went. I don't remember having any cancellation policies or anything. But to be honest, I never canceled. My dog loved his walk so much with her that like I would never cancel. Even if I was home, if I was sick, you know, he still needs a walk. But like very rarely was I ever home when she came and got my dog. So, yeah, I guess that's where I'm coming from. That like it's just my own experience as a dog walker. I've never even signed anything formal as like a dog walking client. Well, I've only ever had one dog walker in my life, but anyways, I'm rambling. So, yes, if you're a dog walker, what's your stance on cancellation policies? If you are a dog walking client, how do you feel about cancellation policies? Please let me know in the comments below. I really am interested to hear. All right, so have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.